Wow. Good afternoon. First of all, how do you follow Toni Morrison? The commander and master and mistress of words, spoken and written. So I actually thought for a moment that I should simply do a classical Indian dance, say nothing, walk out, because I cannot improve upon what she has said, either about Toby or about the arts or about anything else. The truth is, I'm really honored and delighted to be back here because this is really one of my favorite spring events, as I know is for many of you. And I promise you, it's even before you honored me last year. The reason for that is that it's really even in these difficult times, you see old friends. And as Kate Levin just said to me, I'm better for seeing you. And I must say, I feel better for seeing all of you here. That's the truth. As Dina pointed out, that only at ArtTable can you have serendipitous connections and unusual connections. So you already heard about how all roads lead to Cleveland. Even though those of you who are New Yorkers think that you are the center of the universe, in fact, in this economy, you might not be so sure anyway, but Cleveland is where it all begins, and that is the truth. So indeed, in fact, our honoree this afternoon, Toby Devan Lewis, and I have one thing in common, and that's Cleveland. But we have another thing in common, and that's Brooklyn. Toby went to Cleveland after being born in Brooklyn as a young bride. I went to Cleveland as a young bride and left shortly to go to Brooklyn. That I don't think you knew, Toby. No. The other thing is that Toby began her career in Cleveland somewhat serendipitously, starting as a gallery assistant in a small gallery. And as you know now from last year, I began my career at the Cleveland Museum also completely by accident because I was a political science major, never thought that I was going to work in an art museum, and the rest, they say, for Toby and for me, but particularly for Toby, is history. The truth is that from those days of being a gallery assistant, Toby Devan Lewis has become a major force in the art world. And not simply because of the kind of support she has provided for the arts, but I think it has as much to do with her passion for young artists. It's that finding the young soul and in diverse areas that is so very, very unique. Today, she's recognized as a passionate and a generous patron of the artists, especially emerging artists, and art institutions. The fact that many of you have flown in from all corners of the country, from New Mexico to New Jersey, from Chicago to Cleveland, and of course all of you New Yorkers, says a great deal about Toby's impact on the art world. A collector, a curator, an author, above all, a philanthropist. For more than 20 years, Toby Lewis acquired works for exceptional emerging artists to build an impressive collection for the Progressive Corporation, the nation's third largest auto insurer. Today, this collection of more than 6,000 works is recognized as one of the top collections in the country, thanks to Toby. And as I mentioned to her, the fact that many of you in this audience are here who are artists. Some of you I know got your